Did you run a live on the background?
Mm-hmm.
On your page? Hello, everybody. We're live. We're still having our background conversation. Sorry about that. And Tammy, are you in the room yet? I know she's come in, but I know she was popping back and forth between us and Brenda still. Okay, we'll let the room fill up some. How are you today, Dean? It's a beautiful day in California.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in the Midwest as well.
We have a high of 95 here today. It's 92 degrees currently at 2:30 in the afternoon. In an hour, probably. Usually we hit the high within the next half hour. Yeah, it'll be. I'm looking at my watch to see what time it says it's going to be. Oh, we're going to hit 95 at 5 o'clock this evening in California time. Well, which is 2.5 hours from now. So we're still heating up over here. But at least it's not 107 because we hit a high of 107 this week. I hate anything over 97 is way too hot because it's hotter than your body temperature. And it makes it hard to breathe. For me, anyways. We didn't come on last night because I had priorities. I had a date with my husband and we went out dancing again 2 nights in a row for the fun of it. Hey, Kat, Casey, I'm going to add to the list here. I'm just letting people slowly come into the room, and we were just chit-chatting to kill a little time until people come back in. Well, Tammy's was in and out, but and hopefully a few people come over from Brenda's show and join us. And anybody that isn't subscribed to Brenda's Tarot, and it's Taro, please go over and subscribe to her. And also Anne, I do not know Anne's channel name. I need to get it written down. I need to reach out to Anne and see if we can collab sometime together, maybe in her time zone because she's in the UK. I believe she's in London. She's obviously a fabulous reader, and she's got the most beautiful deck out. But check out Brenda's show. If you don't subscribe to her, please look her up because she's a good friend of mine, absolutely fabulous reader, and we do collabs with Brenda too. Hey JR, how are you doing? I'm building the list and we're just chit-chatting. Update on my health, as Brenda told everybody, I do have a GoFundMe page up. It's listed down in the pull down menu. If you want to help out, that any funds that go to my GoFundMe is going only to my medical bills. I did have several medical emergencies this year, but the most dramatic one I had was I ruptured my stomach and bowel and was in the hospital over Christmas for 8 days. And I survived it. I didn't want to at the time when it was happening. I surrendered to God and said, oh, please take me. But I was told I wasn't done here yet. Tammy, I left you a message at the top of the screen in the chat. It's a link to the YouTube. At the end of the show, if you will click on the link, that'll bring you into our backstage of this show. But it won't be live. It'll be off air. And I wanted to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Anyways, nothing to worry about. It's all good. And anyways, but I'm feeling better and better. I'm still taking it easy. I have started doing live readings again, our private readings again. So if you are interested in a private reading, in my pull down menu, you can find information, or on my detail page. If you're in Messenger, you can find me in Messenger under Kathy Stafford, Stafford. It'll be the one with the picture of me with short red hair and a purple shirt on, dark purple shirt on. That's the correct account. I think there is a couple other Kathy Staffords in there. with the same name on Facebook, but that will be mine. Send a friend request. They'll pop up in my thing, and I can add you to my messenger. If you use a different username online than you do on your Facebook Messenger page, just tell me who you are, so I know it's a viewer, and or let me know you're a viewer, and I will add you to the page because I get some very strange friends requests. I seem to attract military men, uh, older military men. Why I don't know, um, but I'll get all these requests from people. I have no clue who they are, and if I don't know who you are, I won't add you to my messenger. If you reach out to me on Messenger, short, sweet message, I will answer. I always have my phone on. If I'm busy, of course, yeah, just leave the message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. You can email me. Can't guarantee how long it will take me to get back to the email, though, because I hate email. I worked in an email driven world and where I was getting over 2,000 emails a day that had to be responded to. So you can see the hatred of it. Since I retired, I use email very little, but I do use Messenger a lot. Um, and that's the easiest way to get a hold of me is through Messenger. But you can email me at Guided Light Tarot. I do pop in there and check it periodically, at least once or twice a week. So I will get back to you. Yes, I am on Facebook. I don't chat in Facebook per se. I usually just track relatives in Facebook, but I do communicate through the Meta Messenger, which is Facebook Messenger, however they want to call it. And if you have an iPhone and you're wanting a reading and you don't have Messenger, we can exchange phone numbers and do it through FaceTime. Because I can actually link my phone into my computer, so which is nice. So, anyways, if you're interested in readings, booking a reading, I'm only going to be doing one or two a week, just because I'm offering both tarot readings and channeled readings and mediumship readings. I really like doing the mediumship readings because I can tap into your family, spirit energy, and all that. And they're amazing because I do a premeditation before I enter that. And the last reading I did a reading last week with one of our viewers, and I ended up with four page. I had to actually move to my notebook and actually start scribing my readings as I was channeling because the information was coming in so fast, and I had I had several people talking over each other. I had to, whoa, spirit, hey, you guys have to let each other talk individually. It's funny how they come through, and they come through, and so I really love doing those readings. Much more extensive than what we do online. It's going to be much more in depth, both the tarot readings and the mediumship readings. But they're really fun, and I don't break it down to half hour like that because um, I meditate when I'm channeling. I'll start the meditation a day or two so I connect to spirits and start getting messages in. Then when I connect with you online, more will come through. You can post questions when we set the appointments up, um, and things like that also, or ask if I can connect with somebody. I don't really want any details about your background or who you want to talk to, just a name, maybe a date of birth. Um, I don't even have to have the date of birth. As long as I'm linking into your energy, I should be able to connect to the name. But if you have a brother John and a father John and an uncle John, you may want to specify which one we're looking at because one or all may come through, or none of them may come through. Somebody else may come through. Sometimes we don't control who comes forward. Maybe that person doesn't have any messages for you, but grandma does, or an aunt or a sister, or a friend from the past that has crossed over. So hard to say. So they're fun readings. So and plus I'm so chatty, as you all know. I'm not a chatty person. I usually after I do the reading, I usually chat a bit, and we can talk about the reading, and you can ask any more questions. And so I don't put a time limits per se on it, because I'm a free spirit, and spirit moves freely through it. So I would just rather do a flat charge, not segment it out like other readers do, and it just works for me. Everybody has their own style, so that's what works for me, and I look forward to doing readings for people if you're interested. So, and I am using that money to rebuild my channel. I'm getting rid. I'm been working on a project, and I keep going back and forth. Do I want to just do it live on, or do I want to set a platform up and offer classes? And I think I'm going to sort of combine it. If I can get my web page built and on, I do want to do some in-depth classes in sections, where we discuss different topics and do breakout groups and stuff like that, so we can do some hands-on mentoring and things like that, because they're really fun to be able to meet a group of people, and also and you build a lot of friendships that way with people that are in the group. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But I will do some topic shows on the same subjects that just are not going to go into depth into practice class, because I can't do all the practice stuff during just a live stream, but it gives us a discussion point, and I will see if I can talk to several different readers to join in on the conversations and the topics of the week, to join me, just so that we have an open platform discussion, and you're hearing from more than just me. But I look forward to doing that, and it's something I've been working on for about a month and a half now, writing that and getting it done. And I'm just trying to get back into the swing of getting back into work. It's been a long sabbatical of healing, but my guides are telling me, yeah, it's ready to go. Just as Brenda always tells me, temperance. I just need to pace myself, take my time. I don't want to overbook readings and things like that, because mediumship readings do take a lot of energy, um, and they take, I don't know how to explain how much energy it draws when I'm doing a lot of mediumship. Is very in depth. I go into a trans meditation and start channeling my guides, your family members. So it can be rather taxing. And that's why I sort of like to pace myself ahead of meeting with readings. And I don't like to do multiple readings in a day, because it's a real energy drainer when I'm doing that kind of reading. But um, they're absolutely fascinating readings. So, and so if you'd like to do that, more power to you. Tammy, I left you a link at the top of the page to join us afterwards, because I did want to talk to you. I don't know if you saw that or not. I can repost it if you need to me towards the end, right before we sign off, and that way you'll be offline. So I have a message for you. You have been on my mind, girl, and my guides have been talking to me, and so we need to talk. And anyways, looks like the room's filling up pretty good now. I don't know why I'm not seeing well. Maybe I need to look at the other chat. It'll be easier to read. Oh, what do you have going on, Dean? I know you're working right now.
I'm just working summer school. That's about it. Doing the normal laundry in the background. And decluttering. It's about all I have going on.
Yeah, I need to work on. Brennan told me I need to get downsizing and stuff, and I started to get that done. I can't get my husband too motivated. Wanting to get the house in there. Hi, Gma. I see you. I'm going to grab you in the room. And yeah, we're really wanting to get moved. I'm really wanting to get moved. The sooner the better, and get the house sold and get relocated. But my husband, I don't know why. He says he wants to move, but he keeps dragging his feet. And I live in. We bought our this house is a model was the model home, and I have everything the house came with because we actually bought it furnished because we got it furnished for $2,000 above the offer. Um, and it was funny because I was wanting to just have I just wanting to purchase the master bedroom suite because I hadn't had that nice of a master bedroom set since I was a kid. And there's I have a fireplace in my living room which has two alcoves and it has these beautiful they're media stands, but they look like chests of drawers, and the drawers in them are file cabinets. But then you can put media components inside the top cabinet that looks like a double drawer, but it actually opens up and you can put equipment in it and tuck it away. And those were the pieces I wanted to purchase out of the house. And they told me no. I offered him 2,000 for the bedroom suite and the two pieces, and she says no, but the builder will sell the house furnished. And I said, okay, how much? She goes, well, I'll have to check with him and I'll get back to you. And when she came back, she told me 2,000, which was what I was going to offer for the pieces I wanted. So I took the whole house furnished, and we sold all our old furniture, and we moved into the model and brought just personal, family heirloom type stuff with us, and had a big sale. So it was sort of fun. I'll stick it at the end, Tammy, so that you have it. And that way you can pop in, and then I'll pull you up and we can see each other and actually talk. But yeah, so I can actually put the house right back to it looks like a model home again. Um, and any excess because yeah, no house has excess after you've lived in it 6 years. Um, so I need to as we start packing down and downsizing and putting excess things away and boxing them up ready to move, we're going to get a storage unit and store everything in. We don't leave everything in California until because we're wanting to move back east. We're going to stay with a couple of friends once the house sells, and then we're going to go back east. Stay with friends is when we're back and forth. We have several friends that have said, "Oh, you can stay with us. We're not going to move in with them. We're just going to pop in with this couch surf." and our ex business partner, my husband's ex business partner, we can land on him. He has 3 houses on his property that are empty, so we can always crash there. And while we're in the interim of buying and then packing for the final move, so we've got a game plan. But it's getting the fire under my husband's feet and getting him to get up and help. So, anyways, that's the dream, and hopefully, what Dean read on it for me and has me moving in next spring. It's the house selling sometime this
Within
late
a year.
fall, and then actually moving in spring, which would make sense to move in spring because I wouldn't be moving across from the west coast to the east coast in the middle of the winter. It's too much weather, but we'll see. We'll see if it works out. And my daughter keeps on saying, "Well, I don't believe you. I'll believe it when you arrive." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm not going to argue with her because she's a Gemini. It's a losing battle with my daughter arguing with her because she's always right. Anyways, you want to throw for the consensus? Make sure I grab everybody here. Here I got JR. Gma. There was more people in the room than that. Cassie. And anybody else that jumps in the room. Okay.
So who's first, Kathy?
Well, let's go ahead and start with Tammy, and I'll just go in order. I didn't get her on the list, but I can pull her really quick.
Oh, with Tammy? Okay.
Yeah. There's our beautiful Tammy. Hey, Greeter. And I'm added you to the list, Greeter. And hey, Sharon. Nice to see you. Good friend Sharon, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Please subscribe to her also if you haven't subscribed to her. She's a wonderful reader. Good friend of mine and Dean's. So,
I'm feeling uncertainty. And there's some uncertainty around you. Not too sure about what that may be, but there's definitely uncertainty. Okay, so Tammy Bambi on the clarifying card or is the devil. So there's something that you need to release. There's definitely something. There's some bondage that you feel like it might be holding you down that you need to free yourself from. There's definitely something that you're maybe unsure about, something that you definitely need to free yourself from, not to be controlled or manipulated by one person or by any groups of people. If there's situations around you, you need to always ask for questions, ask for help to eliminate this uncertainty, to eliminate this control. The center of my reading, I do have the Page of Cups. Okay. For me, this is like your creative expression, your outlet, finding some answers, finding some truth, hoping and desiring something. And the only reason why I say that's because in this page's chest, it's shooting out. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there is definitely desires, wishing, sprawling upward into the heavens. So it's definitely like expanding your horizons. It's definitely like putting yourself, trying to achieve an end goal, trying to search for some hidden value or to clear up some uncertainty, even when things can be as silly as they may be, as like when pigs fly, as there's a pig there flying, because that's absurd. But just feeling things out and finding out what's maybe so fantastic can almost always be the truth, no matter how fantastic it can be. Just allowing yourself to freely aspire or to reach out for others, asking for clarity. That is how I'm feeling on this. And this is going to come to you, or you're going to move towards this rather quickly, getting some direction or some communication, because currently the past to present feeling is the Eight of Wands. So you are quickly moving towards something. What that is, only you would know, or time could tell. But it's definitely something that Spirit is leading you down or towards, because I do have the Knight of Pentacles here, reaping the rewards of your hard work, your dedication to something. if this is a retirement card as well, and it also can reflect that you may be coming into some type of income, some type a monetary assistance or help to help eliminate some other types of concerns potentially. Um, I pulled an oracle card for you, which is your animal is the horse, which is freedom, which is funny because I do have like the devil on as a on the is the card that I have on the bottom of my deck. So horse, it symbolizes freedom. Okay. It says, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unfermented reserves of stamina or unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So, again, like I said, this was about dreaming, reaching the stars, right? So, there you are, my dear. You're going to have to seek your truth, seek your that purpose, that validation if it needs be, or ask for those who have answers to help guide you through this way, and you will end up reaping the rewards for this. What'd you get, Kathy?
Well, I had a very different reading. I think the cards are looking in different energies. Um, I start off with the Page of Pentacles, and this is telling me that it's a message that you're coming towards some financial security, some um, uh, Pentacles. I always connect with medication, doctors, that type of stuff too. Um, so medical help, financial stability, all that. I that is followed by the world. This is you're working in that world completion card. World's a great card to get because it's a very positive card. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. It's you're working in your life path in that circle of completion. You're on track with your goals, your purpose, um, your lessons, what you need to learn in this lifetime, and those things. You're getting those messages, and you're on path, is what I'm being told. I get the Ten of Pentacles. That's prosperity your way, financial prosperity, security. It helps stabilize your family. That happy family card, that joy. You do have some heartache in your past that you still carry with you, with the Three of Swords. You do need to continue on working on that past, to heal any of those wounds, to let your heart heal and send that light energy to your heart as you're healing it. Fill that up with new light, um, as you're working through those, anything from your past, letting go of those issues, and healing any fractures that you may be carrying with you. Because once you heal those wounds in your heart's healed, and you can move it in a very, very positive light. I think you are working very much in the light, though, because I get the Ace of Pentacles. That's, one, medical again. And then, yes, I'm hearing medical achievements. Things are going good. You're going to get everything pinpointed down, on a good treatment plan, on a good way, but you're also going to be financially secure in this process. You're not going to end up with humongous doctor bills or any hospitalization or anything like that. So it is a good track. It's financial security. Things are going to go good. It's going to allow you to be able to work, earn, and do the things you need to do to be prosperous. The underlying card of the reading is the Two of Wands. You have the world in your hands. You're moving forward in a very positive way, and options are being presented to you from the outside world to you. This is allowing you to achieve goals, any kind of goals that you want to bring to fruition. Um, it's followed by the Judgment card, and this isn't like being judged. This is more of the angels from above allowing things to fall in place. maybe something being adjudicated from your past. Maybe I don't know if you have any legal issues coming up or anything, but it's a positive judgment. It's positive in the sense that you're winning. You're on the winning side. You're on the recipient side, and it brings union to your family. It brings settlement to you. More coins. You get a lot of coins in this reading, girl, which is always nice. This is the Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. All the hard work you put into everything. Yes, that purging. I'm purging too. Hard to do sometimes too. It's really hard to get motivated purging, letting go of the past things. What's no longer serving you? Are you keeping it because it's stuff, or are you? Yeah. And purging can be purging your past, purging your belongings, cleaning house, any house, the temple or the household. But yes, all your hard work is going to pay off. All those seeds you planted in the past, it's paying off. You'll reap the benefits of all the efforts you put into everything. That's followed by, I love this, the victory card. Yay, victory. This is your success. This is that benefit, that reward, the honors of having achieved what your goals are. So if you don't know what your goals are, sit down and write out some goals, make some plans for yourself, and they will come to you, um, because you've got this all in perspective. You're looking at life right now. Like at the Hangman is the final card of the underlying reading. This underlying reading is the direction in which you're moving in this future reading. The top being your current present, and the underlying reading being how it's moving forward. Um, you've got the Hangman, but you're not hung up. This Hangman is, you are looking at things from a complete upper perspective. You've got a 360-degree. You can spin around on that as you're hanging upside down and take a look at the world around you. What is it that Tammy wants? What directions does Tammy want to go? What are her goals? What does she want to achieve? You've got this in the bag, Tammy, and you are going to achieve it. So amazing cards. I feel the energy is really good. I think any obstacles that you've had in your way, you're going to overcome easily. It's going to work with you in regards to your health, and that you're working with a team of doctors, and you're getting resolutions. They are working with you on that, and you're going to move very swiftly forward in that. And I think they are somewhat on the right track. I'll talk to you about that later. But anyways, it looks good. It all looks good.
So Tammy, I hope you see the comment I put on there. The devil doesn't like necessarily just mean like uncertainty, bondage, control, abuse, or which
it
it
could be
can.
just suppression from your past, or
It could also mean medical issues as well.
mm-hmm.
Which that in that it could possibly mean some uncertainty. That's probably why I kept feeling uncertainty. There's some questions that still need to be asked somewhere along those
Yeah, I
lines.
think it's
I
something you're
hope
still
that makes
working
sense.
through, but you're working on it. It's not something you walked away from. It's not something you're giving up with.
But many blessings to you, Tammy. Hello, Brenda. I loved your show today.
Yes, Brenda, you guys are, you and Annie, I swear. I was trying to type in answers behind. I was speaking. I'm channeling behind you. My channel's really open right now, and I just erased it because you were saying it as I was typing, and it's absolutely hilarious. I was like, "Yeah, what she said." That's what I heard. So thank you for channeling my guides for me, Brenda.
Oh, Strawberry Shortcakes is here.
Yeah, you didn't hear me say that. I told her she was really tired. She didn't sleep last night. I told her we will put her reading towards the end, and I'll send her a text to let her know what it's time stamped at it. So if she gets tired and has to go lay down and fall asleep, she can do that, and then it'll be on the time stamp. And Sharon, you can always call me anytime, as you well know. phone rings both directions. I know Sharon and I have a hard time connecting together. Brendan and I had a hard time connecting back and forth. We started playing phone tag back and forth a bit too. So the next person on the list, before I get so distracted I forget what I'm doing here, because that would never happen, right? Is Cassie
Cassie, is that Cassie or Casey?
or Casey? I'm sorry. Cassie's a family name and they spell it like Casey, but they pronounce it Cassie. So I always pronounce it wrong.
Okay, let's find out.
It's the only deck I have that I have to spread out to pull cards because it's not slick. I do like this deck though. All right, double cards in the middle. Do you want to go first? You want me to go?
But I didn't know I was muted. I was just chatting away. So I like so what I was saying, this may sound silly or maybe not, because whenever I get weird feelings after I clear my head, I'm trying to connect to somebody's energy, and the first thing I kept thinking of was Casey, and the thing that popped into my head was something about kids. So, do you work with children? Do you have children around you all the time, or something about kids? I don't know what that is, or what's that about, but feeling children around you. Huh. Well, let's see. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, something about kids. But I'm going to go ahead, since I've finished shuffling this
The only
deck.
worry is if you got like the what is it, the high priest, the is it the high priestess pregnant with
No,
all
that's
possibilities?
no, it's the Empress.
And the
No.
Empress, yeah.
So
I'm drawing a blank.
so we're going to make this reading work because as I was trying, my deck got all confunkled and 4 cards fell off top. So I'm going to give those cards for you because those are the ones, like Kathy says, and a lot of other readers will say, they want to talk. They made their presence known. Okay. So going from left to right, past, present to future. Okay. Past, present to future. The first one is a 7 of Pentacles for you. Okay, Casey. There's definitely something you've been implementing. There's been definitely something that you've been manifesting and desiring to move and take it to a next level. Okay. All of these pentacles in this earth are contributing to this outcome, the future 9 of Pentacles for you, right? The future 9 of Pentacles. But you can't just plant something and just let it lie, right? You're going to have to continue to do some maintenance to it. Do some maintenance to it, whether that's water it, revisit it, and water it down, prune it, just to turn out the best product.
Maybe that's why you got the children. Is she needs to nurture it?
Maybe.
And that's what you do with children. You nurture it, make it grow.
Possibly. And it's moving into, like I said, it's moving towards your end goal, either towards something that's leading you towards retirement, something you can invest all this, what it has, that return it has to offer with the Nine of Pentacles in the future for you. But I don't have the Nine of Pentacles here. I'm just speaking toward where, disregard my laundry going off, where the possibilities could be. You are on the, I guess you say, the precipice, like getting ready to jump and make this leap of faith. Because I do have the Three of Wands here for you. The Three of Wands. It is now time to take that ship wherever it needs to take you, or in this case, wherever the waves are going to carry you to. That is where you're supposed to be. Okay? Wherever the waves carry you to. And it's not going to come to you very quickly, or you're going to run towards it very quickly. This could be in the form of communication telling you need to jump and go now, or you're going to get some ideas about how to improve it to make it better. You're going to get some type of news, some type of movement towards this soon with the Eight of Wands. And it's going to lead you to calm waters. It's going to allow you to participate in things you're going to want to participate with. It's going to allow you to do the things you need to do to be the best you possible for other people. And I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is not going to just benefit you, but it will benefit people around you, like a community type setting. I don't, it's something about more than one person, people, children. It's something about whoever this helping, it's helping others, something bigger than just you. And with that, Kathy, what did you get?
I just got the notification we're live.
Oh,
That's really delayed because we went on time at
almost
2:30,
for 40 minutes.
45 minutes for it to show up. So that's the importance of, and I will have to look to see if that notification, I think it came off your page. So I probably just
Oh,
need
it's
to,
probably off my page because
yeah,
I did.
yeah. So I need to reset my notification on your page. So just to let people know, if you're not getting a timely notification that we've gone live, just put the subscription pull down menu, and you don't have to unsubscribe. Just remove it off all to another option, and then put it on notification of all again, and that will reset the notification so that your notification will be coming out at the top of the notification list again, so that it just knows that you currently have reactivated your notification cycles, and that will use to get notifications out really early instead of into the program. Anyways, I am getting the Seven of Cups. This is your manifestation of what's going on in your life. And you've got all kinds of creative ideas. All your cups are full of different ideas and different options, but you're manifesting this. And I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles. Anything you're manifesting is very positive, and it's, this ace is sort of reading like the sun. It's a yes card. Yes, you can get anything you want to manifest. So put out there into the universe all the positive things you want to happen in life. If you're wanting a new job, being able to save money, being able to redecorate your house, buy a new wardrobe, take a vacation, anything, plan it out, manifest it, put it in writing. Always positive, no negative things in writing. Always positive out there to the universe. Tell the universe what you want to receive. If it's abundance, if it's, they're not going to hand you the lottery ticket number. Sorry. But if you're needing financial growth or anything like that, put it out there. I 1 year set a manifestation out to the universe that, and I seriously wrote it on paper and put it out there. I would like windfalls of about $1,500 to happen periodically throughout the year. And I'm like that's going to happen. Well, that year I refinanced my house. I got $1,500 back. Um, I turned around, and it was all money that was owed to me. It didn't, just drop out of the sky from nowhere, but it showed up 4 times that year. I had got payments of $1,500 or more. That was money that belonged to me, but I wasn't expecting, and it just arrived like in perfect timing when it was in need. I never have overabundance, but God has a way of taking care of things as it's needed, which I always think you know always give gratitude to our guides in the universe when things are falling in place, or just in general give gratitude every day. But yes, this is that card that says anything you put out there in the universe, your prayers will be answered. Don't expect it to come flying overnight. It's not going to all happen at once, but it will happen throughout the year. So on that next full moon, put it out there. On the new moon, put it out there. People have different belief systems. I always charge my stones on the new moon, or on the full moon, and that's usually when I set my intentions out in the universe. You can set your intentions out any day. Just set them out there. Set them out there in your prayer. Set them out there in your meditation. But I always like that little extra bonus with my stones sitting on what I'm putting out there in the universe to energize them and to re-energize my stones. It's like that little extra push in the universe. So that's just my habit, my quirk. In the center of the reading, two cards came out together. I got the Nine of Wands and the Justice card. This Nine of Wands is self-imprisonment, but you have control of this imprisonment. You've got yourself bound, but you've got your sword. Um, it's like you had been wounded in battle, but you've survived it, and now you can set yourself free. You're not bound into this. You're actually standing outside of it. You're in a protected situation, so you can walk away from whatever was embattling you, whatever was imprisoning you, and take your wounds and heal, because justice is on your side. And this card has come up in like 3 readings today for me, or two, three. Oh, I've done readings outside of online, so I keep seeing justice for people today. But justice means that everything's going to come into balance. I always think of balance and justice is justice holds the scales of justice are in balance, and that's what justice is about. Is finding that balance. It's finding that balance that's good for you. This could be a legal matter that you're working through, that you're going to win. You're going to find the balance in it. You're going to come out okay. Everything's going to balance out for you, and it's going to leave you in a great position. And if it is a legal matter that you're waiting for financial gain from, that very much could be coming, because the card following that is that Nine of Cups. That's that abundance being met. Or maybe that's what you're manifesting, is abundance in your life. Abundance can come in all different ways. It can come in changes. It can come in new jobs. It can come in finances. It just can come in meeting all your needs for every month. Where you've got enough money coming in that you're paying all the bills, and you have a little bit to put in savings or back into retirement, or to save up for that vacation or the new car. But you do have abundance. You do have a warning sign in this reading, though, is the devil. There is somebody out there in the atmosphere that's and this devil's not telling me bad things towards you. It's a warning sign that there's somebody out there that's trying to direct you in a direction that isn't necessarily meant for you. They're trying to puppet master you, tell you what to do, control your actions. You can listen to them, but follow your own mind, your own intuition. Their advice is not necessarily the best advice for you. Um, this may be somebody that's wanting something from you, wanting some of your abundance. Weigh that out. It's not your job to take care of the world financially or otherwise. It's one thing to help people, it's another thing for them to just demand it from you. So look at where this is coming from. If you're recognizing that somebody's wanting something from you, or trying to tell you, or suppress you, or guilt you into something, um, take heed. Follow your heart. It's one thing to help how you can. Don't let them talk you into doing more than you're willing to do. Don't give up what you do not have to give, because You're the most important person in this formula. But you're aware of this now, and you will recognize it when it comes towards you that somebody's trying to cause suppression, that somebody's trying to use you. Yes, use you is what I'm hearing. Um, it's one thing to help; it's one thing to be taken advantage of. So be aware of that energy. You are rising above that. All those people, struggles, wanting to struggle with you and all that. Your energy is rising above this. This is your action card, taking action and standing your ground to this. This is the underlying card of the reading. This is the direction in which you're going. You will stand your ground. And with the Ace of Wands, you will stand your ground with your knowledge, your wisdom, your intuition. This is giving you the strength to hold firm on your beliefs and protect yourself. There will be a little bit of inner, I always see this Five of Wands is a little bit of inner conflict you're fighting with yourself. Well, maybe I should, bite into a little bit of that guilt energy, maybe. Don't let this take over the conversation. Don't let this influence this. You have control of the situation. This is a false fight. Nobody's actually hurting anybody. Nobody's actually this is play fighting. This is going through the motions, but they're not being a real fight. So don't buy into this glim and things are going to be super bad. They're not. This person or energy that's coming at you that wants to draw from you is just taking advantage. This is that warning. You're not the wounded soldier. That's them. They're the wounded soldier. You're not the wounded soldier. Your job is not to be the medic. It's allow them to work through their own wounds because it's the only way they're going to learn their lessons by living their lessons and living that life skill. You've already done your share of that. And it's not your job to repair other people's issues. It's one thing to help somebody out a little bit. It's another thing to take on their problems. Don't take on their problems. You are the high priestess. This is telling you use your higher intuition, your higher powers to recognize and hear the guidance from your guides that you've got this, you've got control. When you hear those excuse me, when you hear those red flag messages, your guides are speaking to you. When you hear those messages from your guides, you hear it as truth. It's very cognitive. It's not contemplated. You know what to do. It's coming from your higher self. Your higher self and your guides are giving you directions on what you need to do to take care of you. And we have the Justice card at the beginning. In the center of the reading, we have the Judgment card in the end. Everything will be guided for you. These judgments are coming from the heavens. It's giving you the strength and the balance. You're the judge of your own action. You're in control of your own action, but you're being um, you're being protected by Michael. This is also, this card always reminds me of Archangel Michael. He's behind you in this fight. He's behind you in this strength. This is going to leave you happy within your family and able to take care of the things you need to take care of in your own family. And family can be, even if you're living on your own, your home you are your family if you're an independent person living by yourself. But it's not your job to take care of everybody else on the outside, drawing all your energy, finances, whatever from you. So take heed. Things are coming around, but you've got control of this. You're manifesting the positive in your life, the finances in your life, the abundance in your life. Don't allow an outsider to try to take things away from you that you've worked so hard to achieve. And everything's going to be good. So blessings to you, Casey. You know what Spirit just told me? I haven't pulled any oracle cards. How odd is that? So I'm going to pull Casey an Oracle card, and I'll give Tammy one. She's going to give me a call after the show, so I'll give her hers later. Um, it says, Dearest you, and the theme is, you are magic. So, dearest you know everything in the universe is perfect, and even in its flaws. And we view its creation of spirit of total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have specific standards for what you consider idea, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget the ideas of perfection and see through your eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until the perfect moment or the mood to start something. Instead, enter the life with all its with all its flawlessness. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others who let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex and simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for the idea, you uncover the real treasures, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. So, yeah, it's even telling you here not to take care of others. Let them take care of them. I like this. Seems like I read this card not too long ago. Maybe time to shuffle a deck. So. And Dean, did you read already? You read first. I'm losing track. I'm losing my mind.
Okay, so next on the list is JR, and I have some good cards for you. But then for lately, it's been nothing but great cards. So we're just gonna ride with this theme, okay? So my underlining card for this, oh, that's even interesting. The was is the Empress, right? But underneath the Empress is the sun. So definitely Spirit is looking out for you, has your best interests in mind with this Empress. Okay. Remember, it can be pregnant with possibilities, yes, but also remember it could be positive things or changes coming towards you in one or some or even all aspects of your life. It depends on what it could be specific or it could be generally a little bit of everything. It can be. So, the center of my reading I have for you is strength. Again, this is your strength. This is strength that Spirit is like allowing you to tap in and letting you harness that strength to see this where it needs to go. This can potentially lead you into some income coming in the future with the Ace of Pentacles, or allowing you to take things to the next level. If money's tight right now, this is like a blessing that's coming to you. Okay. I do feel like you are the type of person with having this great type of energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight that there is. Why? Because any great communicator, any great effective leader will need that skill of the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles specifically sees how things are going, is able to listen, hear, and see from different aspects before making the move and making this final decision. So, if you are signing contracts, if you are negotiating some things, make sure you're reading the finer small print before signing on anything. Okay. I did pull an animal spirit guide for you, and I got the black jaguar, which means you are an old soul. Okay. This jaguar says, I'm sorry, I have to get the light on it because it has like really swirly font, and I need to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And that goes nicely with the cards I have here. This is just confirmation how well these blend. Okay. So many blessings to you, JR. Kathy, what did you get for JR?
It would be nice enough to actually put them up there. I always forget you can't do it if I've got control. I know there's a way for me to give you power, but God, I wouldn't want that to go to your head, Dean. Only one control freak at a time.
Power and control.
Only one
Never.
control freak in control at a time. I have to admit, I am a control freak, yes. JR, first out of the gate, I get that Six of Cups, that Six of Cups, Six of Cups. I'm like drawing a blank now. Six Cups, Six Cups.
Reminiscing, nostalgia,
It,
Six of
yeah,
Cups,
it's
and nostalgia.
nostalgia, isn't it? It is nostalgia. I'll double check. It's nostalgia, I believe.
Reminiscing, nostalgia. It can also signify children in divorce situations. It can represent, it, but it's almost always referenced as nostalgia.
You have reached a point of harmony and balance. Take a moment to remember your childhood's happiness, your childhood's happy times, and let go of the anger and resentment you may be holding on to from your past. It's time to forgive and forget so you can move forward in a higher light in your heart. So, nostalgia of your childhood, but letting go of the negativeness from your childhood. I like the way that read. So, hey, I'm going to keep that on the card. If I had to look it up, that's probably what was wanting to say. 'Cause I normally will get whatever spirit tells me. So, we're going with that.
So, Kathy, it also can mean relationships from the past coming into fruition. It could also mean reconciliation.
I'm just reading it out of this one book, which doesn't match my Marchetti's deck. I don't even know where my
but
Marchetti.
it can mean like it can mean all sorts of things. So many blessings.
I read it from the book of the Awaken Tarot book, and I have a Marchetti's deck book, but I'm not even seeing my box for it. Anyways, the card that follows that's the past. That's coming from your past. So take a look at that past, the nostalgia of your past. Heal those wounds, learn from those, take the positive forward with you, learn from the past, forgive any bad relationships and move forward. You've got this the Two of Wands. These are action cards. This is you getting options coming in your direction. These options are in the light. So whatever options are presenting yourself on this new path, they're in the light. They're both good options for you. So just follow your heart in which one you want to take. This is that options of free will. Both will take you on a life path that is meant to be. So uh, know that whatever choice you make, you will be walking in the light, and as long as you're following your heart's desire, you will be on the right path for you. I also get more wands. This is wands, fire energy, action cards. This is you've been struggling with things from your past. You are rising above it. So, boy, there's sort of a message here of that nostalgia, forgive and forget card. Now it's saying you're rising above your past. So you're learning those lessons. It's followed by the chariot. So you're rising above and you're driving your own chariot now. This is a nice, fast moving chariot. You don't even hold on to the reins. You're just manifesting where this chariot is going to go in the direction you want it to take you. And so you're going along with this. And Yet another wand, more fire energy with that Knights of Wands, that fast moving knight that's charging forward. You're taking charge of your life, of your destiny, and you're moving with your fire energy. I hope you're a fire sign because it's sure feeling like you are. And if you are, you're on track. Um, and you're moving forward. Regardless, you're on your track. You're taking control of things now. You're using your knowledge, your experience, and your fire energy to just charge forward and charge through. The underlying cards of the reading, which are the readings, the outcome that this reading's taking you and moving you forward into the future energy I'm getting is you have some work that you worked from your past, some secrets that you had in the past, some shadow work that you worked through. These are things that you can let go now. They're no longer serving you. You've learned the lessons. Those are your past lessons, the shadow work that made you the person you are now. To understand your shadow is to allow you to move forward in growth. And so you're not howling at the moon or hiding secrets from yourself. You've dealt with these. These are now the moon shining on you to allow you to move forward because you've done that shadow work. You are on that path. You've got the wheel of fortune. You are in an upward swing on your wheel of fortune. This is the path that you are living now, and it is coming to fruition. This is things that are written into your contract. The things on top are things that you've had some free will and choices and directional choices in. Those are leading you and keeping you on your path. So as you're moving through this energy and your higher energy, you're driving your own destiny. You're taking charge. It's a charge that you're taking forward on a destinated path that's meeting the goals in which you are. You still have the message of night. You're finding your truths in yourself. This is that messenger of truth, and it's also that fight, that strength that it takes you to get this. You have the strength. You've started from your past as a naive child, and the messenger's telling you you're taking that naivety and you're moving in with the knowledge, the truth, to get what you want. And as you continue to gallop through this process with yet another night, you get that Knight of Cups. This is your emotional light. This is the one that allows you to charge forward and nurtures you on your journey. It gives you strength. It gives you that fluidity moving forward in your energy. Um, and that's going to take you in the direction you need to go because your ships are coming in with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is multiple meaning on the. You've got your ships coming in. The Pentacles are your financial balance that's coming in. These ships are holding the goods that need to make you prosperous and to help you find balance and happiness, because here we got the rainbow over you, over your head, and signifying you got balance in life. All your chakras are in line. All those chakra colors are in line. Your finances are in balance, and that's coming from that ship. So if this is a process of a new job or new employment, or just evolving in that employment, maybe even that option is uh, you put in for more than one position and you're going to get a raise out of it. Could possibly be it. You're driving that coach. You're driving this energy that's allowing you to get this balance and achieve this financial stability. So blessings to you on that. I'm going to pull a postcard. And I reshuffled these, so they should be coming out more random now. Because over the last month, we went through almost the entirety of the deck. I was also told to pull the surrender card. Surrender to creativity. She's holding a mirror up. I love that. And in reflecting in the mirror are all these butterflies and the ocean waves under the butterflies. So this is a transformation, a creative transformation with the symbolism in the card. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Wow, that goes in with this all this movement going forward and your ships coming in. That's great. So beautiful, beautiful. And the message from postcard is, uh, yeah, message from postcard. The theme is celebrate life. For you, there is time in life when taking risk is better left for another day. Other times is perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it seems. Well, hold on to your parachutes strings, for today is the leap. Today is leap time. Realize that no matter what we will, no, I'm breaking up. Realize no matter what we will, I'm getting jumbled. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, hurt yourself, or any way on this one. Even if you may not feel like you are in the free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about it, getting hurt, and relax into the transition of something new. Well, pulls back to this transition card here. So you're transitioning into the new. All of the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for the new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do the things that scare you. No matter what happens, you will land softly right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That is the point. We love you. We love your courage. Embrace it. So great message. And it seems like I read this card in the last 2 weeks because I remember that card and I thought it was a neat message too. I shuffled my cards. It's weird to pull. I'm not used to pulling cards that I've pulled recently. If
Oh,
it has message it wants to hear again.
yeah. And there's no bad messages in there.
No bad messages. And anytime you hear one of the surrender cards, the oracle cards, or even somebody's reading, if you hear it resonating to you, you were meant to hear it. Even if it wasn't thrown specifically for you, if the message is resonating and you're going, yeah, that applies to me.
And you know what?
If it
I
does, it
feel your
does.
pain when trying to read those cards sometimes because the font is really small on them, and it's really like some of them are really swirly, and it's sometimes the font blends in with the colors of those cards. So sometimes it's kind of hard to see.
Sometimes they look really clear, like this one. It's got
Mhm.
the brown contrasting against yellow, easy to read.
And sometimes it's like a mauve
Sometimes it's like this, pink on pink.
pink with it's like, huh? It's like, let me get my magnifying glass out. Let me see if I can't make this out. And I mean, my eyes are not that bad.
And the
They
one
are,
I was reading was purple against purple. And see, you can
yeah.
just see it. It sort of blend. And,
It needed to have been like a gold or a yellow to
and
pop.
then guiltily, I am seriously dyslexic. And so if I try to read too fast or I get a little too excited or I get a little too tired, my my reading skills start jumbling because I'm what they call a transitional dyslexic. I take sections of things. I'll take the middle of the sentence and I'll move it to the beginning and then take the two ends and make it. And I understand how that works, but that's what my eyes do. And then I'm also trying to follow a line. So if you watch me, I tend to run my hands down the sides of the card. If it's really bad, I'll pick up like a white card or something and put it in front of there so I can only see one line at a time that I'm reading
I
so
do
that I
that too.
can
My
keep
eyes will
track.
jumble up lines and confused on. especially when they're that close together. And as a teacher, you know what they tell us to do? They tell us you're not supposed to, line your cards with your text and or have like that, have the kids read with like the windows open because they're too old to even put a finger and follow along like that. But you know what?
No,
I'm
that's
so guilty.
stupidity telling a teacher not to teach those things. It's the skill of the
They're
child,
getting
not
too
the
old. They should be able to read line by line. I'm like, I'm sorry. I still struggle with that from time to time. And no, I'm not going to tell these kids to, because what if they have, just like what we struggle with our,
well, dyslexia. What they teach you to
and
do is to follow with a line to keep because you're trying to keep the spatial. In
yeah,
fact, I heard Violetta talking about what her because she has dyslexia too, and she had a teacher that cut a cue card, cut a little hole so she could only see one word at a time. She
wow.
had to move it across the page so that the only one word could show at a time. And I thought that's funny because in the 70s, we lived in San Diego and I went into a program for dyslexics. And they had computer systems, they were the latest and greatest just coming out on the market. But I was in a test program for dyslexia. And one of the reading skills we had was all the text would be on the screen and only one word at a time would flash in a cube. And it wasn't necessarily in a sentence, but to read the story, you had to read it by following where the word was. It was to help train the eye. It was to help build eye contact from the page to the eye.
I get motion sickness from that.
Well, no, you learn to do it. I remember sitting there drawing lines, straight lines one direction and straight lines back. I never did quite figure out what that was about. It's just following things from one end to the other. I think it's the reading pattern of drawing one way and then drawing the others because
I'm
you have
following your
to follow
finger.
your and then you have to draw it back. It teaches you to draw your eye back to the beginning of the next line. I don't know. There was all kinds of things that we did and all kinds of skill building we did. And
You know what? And I'm never going to tell a kid that they can't do that because here's the
but
deal.
when I really mastered
There are ways
reading was when
to
I
learn.
had a child and I was in college and I had to take a remedial reading class because I was not reading at a skill high enough to meet the reading requirements to get through the book work. And one of the things my instructor had told me was, you need to start from the beginning. She goes, go home and read your daughter, my 2-year-old daughter, read her books, get all the beginning readers, and then get the first grade readers, and get second grade readers, get the third grade readers. She goes, I know the stories are boring. It's repetitious, she says, but what people don't know is it teaches you to properly breathe while you're reading.
And
And that's
sentence
half the
spacing.
battle is to
Okay.
learn to breathe while you're reading, and then it teaches you how to learn to pause at the end of the periods and when they start putting commas in as you go into the higher books. And it teaches you that. And
Mhm.
then of course following with the when I was reading the adult level books, following with a blank card so I didn't lose my place. And I still do that to this day. And I
Mhm.
went from reading like less than 90 words a minute, which is a horrible score, to reading over 600 words a minute and being one of the top readers in the class. And there are people that read 800 to 1,000 words a minute. So, and speed readers and stuff like that. It's and I read all the time now. I'm absolutely loved it. And once I opened the world of words up to myself and could keep up so that it made sense when I read and I wasn't reading the same sentence over and over again, absolutely opened avenues to everything. I love doing research and I love reading and I read everything from fiction to nonfiction, medical journals, and all the law books. Well, I worked in law and I studied medical, and yes, I'm a geek and I'm a numbers person, so I'm a little on the geeky side. So, anyways, that's my mojo. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. For my
So
other one.
next person is Jima. I'm sorry
Chima.
if we butchered your name, but
Chima, like grandma.
yeah. Anywho,
Chima 6. I think she has
where's
6.
your Gmail? You put JR still up. You deleted G.
Ah, I deleted the wrong one. Sorry about that.
Anyways,
I
Gmail, you had me looking up some clarifying to to understand these cards a little bit better because I'm always trying to learn how to read and interpret cards better. Okay, so I'm going to basically say overall, the underlying card is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is talks about, it can be about abundance, celebrating with family, but it could also mean bringing a resolution or bringing a resolution to things. And keep that in mind, bringing resolution into relationships, okay? Coming together, bringing resolution, solving problems or misunderstandings, okay? Because when I say that, it makes this card make sound it makes this card sound um, a lot less, oh my gosh, right? So past to present, I have the tower, okay? The tower can mean things are crumbling down, falling apart. That's not on a stable foundation. Okay. That's on the surface what the card can mean. Okay. But it also can mean breakups and family issues. It can mean issues, disagreements within a family, within a house. It can mean that there's somebody is putting vinegar in your water, right? Something that's souring up. Whatever the souring feeling is, not all is lost. Why? Because I wouldn't get this card as the underlining card. Coming together, bringing resolutions into your family, your close knit loved ones. And I know this is something that you're wanting because it's something that it's being wished for and prayed about with the star. So right now, I feel like we are looking to move to calmer waters within this family or friendship situation. But know that I always say when I see the Six of Swords, you can't move to calmer waters without bringing resolution or trying to free up your business in the past, right? Because things tend to resurface until you handle the issues in the past, right? So just understand that if you do everything you can do and still there's no resolution, then you said your piece and you moved on. Great. But this is telling me there will be some resolution to whatever sour milk spilt, whatever this is, because it's a coming together of family, okay? And it's going to do much more than that because I also have the Three of Pentacles here. This Three of Pentacles symbolizes a good way to learn and grow from each other. This I see this as a compromising card to work together in harmony, okay? So with the Three of Pentacles says financial self support. This is learning self employment. It can also mean learning to work together. That's how I'm feeling about this card. And with the Three of Cups, of course, it can also mean celebrations in family or with friends. Can also mean problems resolved and new love affairs will start. So it can take that as you will. I hope this makes sense to you, Jima, and many blessings to you. What did you get, Kathy?
Well, the first card in the reading is the recent path. You've been feeling like you're a bit in a tower moment, like it's a tower that has fallen, but it is under transformation and it's being rebuilt because this tower shows me the butterflies in around the tower and the squirrels gathering acorns. They didn't lose everything. They have a foundation to start over again. And so that's a positive note that you're starting over. You're picking up pieces where you things weren't quite working out so well. from the past, but you have picked up the pieces. And part of that picking up the pieces is you've dealt with what's no longer serving you, and you're walking away from that part of the past. You've got all the important things gathered up that's important to you, and you're moving forward. You're moving down this new path. You are that Queen of Swords. You're the center of the family. You're the one that is helping everything come to fruition. This is a queen that is working in her knowledge, her power, with this Queen of Swords. Swords is your truth. So this is your truth, your ability to nurture the truth and to use the knowledge you have to help teach the lessons and emphasize the lessons that is needed to nurture your family and help them move in the right direction. You're always taking that leap of faith. Um, you're not the fool. You're the person that takes that leap of faith into that next realm, and you're encouraging others to take that leap for themselves as well. And this always works out very, very positive you because you're using your higher power with this Queen of Cups. This is that nurturing mother, the one that's giving the great advice. You're nurturing it, but you're using your higher strength, your knowledge, your intuition to make and help this come to fruition for those around you. And you're very nurturing and supportive of the people around you. I feel like we maybe have been helping your daughter out some. I know last week we were looking at your son and let me know how is things going with him. Did he get those interviews in the job yet? Because I feel like that's coming into fruition too. You manifest the destiny around you and those around you and your family. You help see how it's going to go and help make that happen. When there is obstacles in your way, you worry about it, but you have ability to contemplate and look at and receive that message from spirit, to listen to spirit so that you can work through the issue so it's not keeping you bound up. That image of the bound but spirit telling you, no, you can free yourself. There are solutions to problems and you find those solutions. You have that Knight of Pentacle energy. You have the financial strength to also work with family. It may be not a ton of strength and money, but you do have enough, and you have enough to provide for yourself and your family, and you contribute what you can financially to those around you when they're in their time of need. But they also contribute back. So this isn't a one-way street, and those around you should have a lot of gratitude for all your help. You're working in partnerships with your family to move forward. And yeah, I'm hearing this is all around family. It's around your children, your grandchildren. It takes a village to get everything done sometimes, and the village is working together, and you are the one that pulls everybody up and helps them see that they can help themselves to move forward. You give them that love and that encouragement to move in that energy. And you're doing a great job. Trust in yourself because you and all your children and grandchildren are finding victory in this process. It's allowing everybody to move forward in a very, very positive way. The surrender card I pulled for you today is Surrender to Success. I absolutely love this picture. It's gorgeous. It says, you are already experiencing abundance. Don't think back on the previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into the exciting new world of possibilities. So, see, that's why this tower is covered in butterflies and acorns and squirrel gathering everything up. It's all the new possibilities coming forward. It's not the things that have happened in the past. It's how you're bringing that forward into the future and allowing it to come. And from my postcard from Spirit, I'm just going to cut the deck up here. Sometimes it says it's this one, it's this one. They glow. It says, with love. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back in your life and you will see many moments of synchronicity when all the right people and the right places and the right opportunities and the right time just showed up without your help. Think back to how you felt just before the miracle happened. You felt that you were giving up, but it was not. It was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't have to choose now. They come. Who will deliver them? When they will show up? When will they show up? And what will they do for you? All that is our department. Spirit knows what's best for you and what you want to be expressed through you and what we want to be expressed through you. You're incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Just relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. So that's great. Surprised. Your mantra is going to be, you're incredible and amazing, and you're a magnet to miracles. Just keep telling yourself that. I love it. So blessings to you, Jima. And the next person is Hugger
So,
TK. This is a lovely priest.
so Kathy, I do have to go now to go pick
Okay.
up Katie. So I do thank everybody for coming in and supporting our channels. And we will be back. I will be back with Kathy next weekend. So many blessings.
Bye, Dean. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
And I just lost track of who I clicked off. He distracted me. Seeing here. I know I did Tammy. Oh, it was Greeter. Okay, Greeter. Okay, Gritter, I do see that. The first card out in the reading in your recent past is the Nine of Wands. This is an obstacle card. You've had a little bit of obstacles in, but this is that short fence. Just you've got your fire energy. You've got the light to lead you on. Step over the fence and keep moving forward. And as you move forward into your future, you're going to find the Three of Wands. These are the options that are coming towards you. Um, your ship's coming in. You're watching for your ships to come in, and that's that fire energy that's going to bring you abundance. That's going to bring you good things coming forward, an opportunity. In the center of the reading, I'm getting that Two of Swords. You're feeling a little blindsided, but the crows are above you with the messengers. Messengers, crows are always messengers, delivering message. They're telling you, hey girl, you have options. And your options, whatever you choose, you're not going to do it blindly. You're actually going to take that blindfold off and you're going to listen to those crows and you're going to follow your heart and make the right decision. Because decisions you make are things that you manifest. And this is coming true with that Seven of Cups. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. These are all your manifestations in a row. So as you want them to unfold, and I don't know why I just did that rhyme. It just, my guides are rhyming today. Those are from my guides. My guides say, pick a cup, pick a card, pick a cup, pick a cup, pick a manifestation. This is going to put you on your destiny. Pick more than one cup. These are all your hopes, wishes, dreams, and fears that you have out there in the universe that you want to work through and move forward through. Whatever you decide, you have manifested and it's going to take you on the right track because you are the hangman in a positive way. That's that 360 perspective. You're hanging there. You've got a light over your head. The light's shining. You're in the energy of spirit, that knowing energy. Spirit's got you. And you will be able to manifest. Um, and you'll see everything in full picture. You're not just getting partial messages, you're seeing full picture. And it's going to allow you to move into that very positive energy. The underlying cards, only two came up. The first one is that King of Pentacles. This is your energy. This is your the masculine side of you as a nurturer. This is your ability to bring finances and stability to your family and your kingdom. And you do that. You are that stable person. You are the man of the house, the woman of the house, the mentor. You're the one that keeps it together. And this is an energy that you use on a regular basis. And you even have taught your daughters to do this. They don't need a man to be take care of themselves. If they can make their way through life on their own, the man is just icing. And I think that's the energy you live in too. Is you've got this. You can take care of you and your own. You can take care of yourself, and you have that really positive energy. You have the ability to achieve what you want because, like I said, you're the magician. You're the manifester. You manifest the destiny. You have that magical power of knowing what you want, plotting it out, putting it out in the universe, and then achieving it. Nobody said it was easy. As we both know, as single moms, we know it's not easy. We just find that strength, we put it out there, and things seem to always work out our way. Struggles, no struggles, sometimes easy, sometimes difficult, but it is all good. Blessings to you on that. Let's get you a surrender card. What are you surrendering to this week? Spirit says you need to surrender to joy. Okay. The key to a positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both hard and easy times. Keep surrounding yourself in more joy. I love that. I don't see you'd have any problems going around singing a song and flashing that big happy smile towards everybody in the family. And the postcard from Spirit's theme is celebrate life. We've got joy and celebration here. Dear you, unfortunately, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways that once were trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving that familiar behind can be a good thing when you're pushed back to step into the unknown. You pull forward into the discovery and new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with the higher power, and your soul knows better than you, your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and the experience the unfamiliar. You'll be glad you did because your treasures will appear. We're proud of you for being so brave. You are loved and supported. So blessings to you, Teresa. And I know we read JR. I'm going to do Sharon last because I don't know that. Oh, she is still in the room. I'll go ahead and do yours, Sharon. She's the next one on the list. And Sharon, if you miss your girlfriend, we need to get together and chat. We haven't talked in a while. Seems like we used to talk 2 or 3 days a week, and now we talk about 2 or 3 times every few months. Or maybe get together and do a collab one of these days. We'll have to talk. Could always do an off time one and just surprise come on in the middle of the week sometime. I have no idea what your schedule's like during the week. Pull Sharon, see what's going on in Sharon's life. Someone's on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I had a lot to say there. Well, you get the Hierophant card. That's my Stairway to Heaven card in my Light Seer deck. This is you working with your higher powers from above. You can walk up that stairway and just tap right into spirit. You know that they're always there for you. You're constantly getting messages from them, and this is you doing that. I don't know why you're getting sleepless nights, but you were told me just earlier you were really tired. You were sort of up all night last night. So I think this is something that's been happening for off and on this week. For some reason, you have some sleepless nights going on. Know that the crows are there above you. They are going to help you. You know, those are those messengers. They are working with you to resolve the message and whatever it is that's making you restless and have those sleepless nights. Because right in the center of the reading, you're that King of Wands. That's that fire energy. That's that strength. That king that it just knows how to take a challenge and go for it. And so you're moving in that knight energy or that king energy with that strength, that power, that knowing. Probably need to be working on your book if you still have it sitting on the side and you haven't picked it up in a while, because that's something that my guys are telling me you need to continue working. I get that Seven of Swords energy. You are rising above. This, in some readings, is the thief in the night. No, you're not the thief in the night. You you're rising above. You have got the message that you are moving forward in your strength, your truth, your power, and you're rising above as you move forward in this. And I feel like this is tying to some of your book work that you need to be working on. Um, there are options on the table still. You get the Four of Cups, and you've got fluid in all your cups, and you're just trying to decide, do I do this? Do I do that? Which direction do I want to go? Maybe it's just that you've gotten a writer's block, because I'm feeling like it's all around your book. You got a little writer's block. You have ideas in all these cups, but you haven't drawn the ideas and bring to a conclusion of what direction you want to go. Maybe it's time to just sit down and take all those ideas, put them out in front of you, and toss them around and see if they fall in place. Maybe do it on slips of paper, move them around like an outline until they make sense on what you want to say and what direction you want to go, and sort of retweak the outline in the direction you want to go to get organized again. I know writing can be very difficult. You can go on a major flow, and then all of a sudden you just run up against a roadblock, and then you do what you've been doing. You set it aside, you work on other things, you quit looking at it for a while. Sometimes you just need a break away from it before you can refocus, reassess, and figure out where you want to go. So just a suggestion there, but I feel like this is all around your book, and I do see you publishing this book before it's over. So it may be time to pick up that work again, and maybe even put yourself on a little schedule. Don't make yourself write hours and hours all day on end, but just spend so much time a day doing it. Um, X amount of time from such and such, I am going to dedicate to writing. Some days you may not get anything written. Some days you may plow through and work a little bit more time. Allow yourself to do that. It will get done. The underlying reading of this card is the Wheel of Fortune. You are on that life's path, but you've known this for a long time. You have been living your life's path. You're going in the right direction. I get the Ten of Pentacles. This is you, and happy family, happy relationships, abundance. Um, those pentacles are finances, stably finance, abundance. This could also be in conjunction with a move of your house, um, sell of the property and relocating into a new house. I know that's something that you have been looking at also. There is a little heartbreak. Yeah, this is that move from the house, because you're going to so dearly miss your mother's cabin. And as that property goes away, I don't know that you'll have access to it anymore if it goes into sale and you can't. And I'm not feeling like you'd be able to subdivide, abide the house. You might talk to the new owners of the property and find out if you could lease it once in a while and take trips there and vacations there just to be able to reminisce again. That may be an option, but it's something, when you're selling the house, when you're talking to the new owners, that you might want to just inquire about. I would, because it's an absolutely beautiful retreat, and I would hate to see you no longer have access to it other than being able to just drive and reminisce from the side of the road. So, anyways, moving on with the underlying card of the reading. You're contemplating a lot. That's that. It's not really a fight. It's just an inner conscious fight. nobody's actually throwing sticks or hurting each other or anything. It's just some mental confusion. I'm seeing that this is a little bit around writing the book and the change and considering relocating and the moving and that kind of change. But I think you're looking forward to this is just a temporary process and you'll get past that. um, you're going to look at the situation. You've looked at all of those bowls. Is this going to work? Is that going to work? Is the other going to work? What's not going to work? You're just slowly draining down the drain and letting it go. And what will work, you've got in the bag, for organizing your thoughts, getting it on paper, and getting it to the point where you can get it out to the publisher. Once you get that point and you get it out to the publisher, you get that Knight of Pentacles, you're going to get moving forward. It's a slow, steady moving pace. That's that finishing up the book, tying off the loose ends, getting the edit process done. It will go through. It is going to take time. You know that. Not very many people knock out a book in a week. This is taking months and months and months, but you are going there. You're going to get it done, and you are going to find the financial payoff on that because the sun is shining on you. This is something you've been wanting to do and you're destined to do, and you've been told that. And yes, it can be a very, very difficult task, but you are going to be successful in it because what you reap, and I just dropped the guard. What you reap is what you sow with the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, which was on the floor, and it must have separated from the Seven of Pentacles. There's that financial reward. So you've planted the seeds, you're harvesting those seeds, and you're getting that Nine of coins. So blessings to you, Sharon. Want to talk? Give me a call. Get back on that book. I know you've had it sitting down. I don't hear that typewriter right now, but at least get the tablet out, start jotting down some ideas, rereading through your notes, reorganizing your thoughts, playing with maybe going in other directions, but you will get it done. And if you need to set it aside for a week again, do it. Just give yourself a time frame. I'm going to work it on it X amount of time this day, maybe 2 or 3 days a week, not daily, not 8 hours a day for hours and hours and hours. Break it up, make it fun. Go back and read what you've read. Reorganize some of the chapters and thoughts you've already got down because they may not be flowing perfectly in place. And books are edited and edited and edited until you get a final product, as you well know. So I love you, dear friend, and look forward to working with you again. So we'll have to connect and do a collab, and maybe I can pull you on as a guest on a project I'm getting ready to work on. And you may have missed the information about that all, but I'll catch you up at home on the phone. So we'll talk, and I get a call out to you probably tomorrow sometime. I will send you a text before I call, of course. I want you to surrender. What are we going to surrender to? Surrender to negative thinking. Great advice. You have control over your thoughts. Then negative thoughts surface. Say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I like that. Acknowledge that negative thought until it bye-bye and then refocus. That's pretty cool. Message from postcard from Spirit. Let's see what we get. I think it's this one. With love. We have a great secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you're willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to unlimited potential that you can discover only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to the questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of the aspects of it. You need to see and make the informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So, moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting. As you keep your mind in an open heart, open the new experience and the richer existence overall. All of us here want you to be you. All us here want you to be what you can be. There you go. We are cheering for you. You can hear us. Can you hear us? So I like that. Blessings to you. Okay. And we'll get together, Sharon. Get at chit chat. Priscilla. And then I have Time Zone and Lisa. Darlene Lisa. Okay, and then that will be it for the day. Priscilla. Different cards keep on calling me. Okay. Priscilla, right at the beginning of the reading, you're coming in with the Three of Cups, the celebration. This is how you're entering into the reading. You're celebrating that you have released yourself from some kind of a battle that you've been through. You're on the outside of the fence now. Your wounds have been healed. You've learned your lessons. This is giving you strength and justice. You're finding your balance, your truth in this justice card. I don't know if this is a legal action you've recently come through, but it is something that is moving in a very positive life. In your truth, in your balance. This is you in the center of the reading, finding that balance. It's time to move forward. And as you're moving forward, just remember that you need to be frugal. Hold on to what you've got. Only spend money now that needs to be spent to meet your needs and your goals. Don't go on any shopping sprees. Don't go on any wild tangents of spending. Don't buy a new car, a new house, a new wardrobe, or anything like that. Just stay in steady pace right now and put money back for later. This will pay off for you. And they're not telling me what it's paying off for. Um, the last card in this period of time is showing me two cards. It's showing me nostalgia, things that you are coming from your past. You're looking at your past, what you achieved, how you grew up, family life, etc., and how you're moving forward. This is a good card. You're moving forward. You're transitioning out of being dependent on your mother, your parents, for your nurturing, and this is allowing you to move forward in your self nurturing. You have worked through some moon energy. That moon energy is in the sign of Cancer. It represents the shadow things in your life, the things that you've had to deal with in your past that are correcting your future. So I'm seeing you are in that corrective part. You're in the the upward motion of this correction, and it's allowing you to function um, with your siblings, with your family, and it sounds like you may have not had talked to them for a long time, but that's getting resolved. The underlying energy of the reading is I've got a pair of queens. I've got the Queen of Swords. That's you standing in the highest knowledge, in your highest knowledge. It's a nurturing queen. It's a creative queen, where the Queen of Cups is the nurturing queen. This is the nurturing. This is the creative queen. So these queens are working together. This is your queen energy, your inner diva, how you're functioning in life. You're taking control of both these aspects of your life, both creatively and in your strength and knowledge and power, and also emotionally. All you're making sure that your emotional needs are taken care of. That includes your utilities. I'm thinking in terms that the cup is reminding me of heat resources, food resources. Go slowly down the desert as it comes to fruition, and get off on the right when it's time to go home. But that this is going to be very, very positive energy for you. The next card in this is that Seven of Swords, that Thief in the Knife card. But this isn't the thief. You're not thieving it. You're moving on to stop this war. So you're taking your parts and you're quietly leaving the village so that this stops. You're not in agreement with the way things are going right now, so it's going to be a stop, a cutoff, and then you'll move forward within your own peers and dating peers and groups and whatnot. I'm getting the Page of Wands. This is that messenger that's telling you you move forward in your fire energy to get things done. It's a steady fire energy. There is some naivety in it. You are young, you are strong, but you are going to move through this. And as this messenger delivers this message that you can do this, you jump on your horse, on your knight. This is the fastest moving knight. This is that Knight of Swords energy. You take charge and you take control and you get things finished. So this is a very positive reading. These are very, very positive cards for you.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I'm like an eavesdropper. I just get me when Siri answers. Okay, a postcard from Spirit. I don't like this one. This one is Hope Floats. It's hard to read. It was really super scrolling. It says, Dearest you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This causes a celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with uncertainties in life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear. Rather, it is in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown. Let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let the Spirit take the wheel and help you stir into the brightest good, and the most wonderful things will happen to you. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing one courage as a family. Well, the rent up, well, leave the rent up to us. There is a board of miracles being shipped your way before this philosopher Joseph Campbell said, take one step reward, and that God's, and they will then tend towards you. They are doing things right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. I have a spirit sitting right here next to me. It was distracting me. Wearing a brown jacket, but I don't feel that energy was for you, though. I don't know what it was. Surrender to low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set intention to identify and release any remnants that is low self-esteem. So set your intentions high and don't get rid of that low self-esteem. It's not suiting for you anymore. Okay, and I do believe this is, that was Priscilla. have two. Okay, trend zone. And that should have popped up trend zone instead of depleted them. There we go, trend zone. That's for you. I'm getting zapped. It's that 2 hour mark. After 2 hours, that last 30 minutes can be difficult, but I'll get through it. And then I'll take a nap. I need to talk to Tammy. Tammy, stay in the room and I'll flip you that link in just a minute. This deck does not like me to peel them off the top. Woohoo! Right off the bat, trend zone, I have got the sun shining on you, and it's shining over top of the Two of Swords, which is you, with options in your truth. Truth is going to lead you in the right direction. This is not blind choices. This is choices that you will concentrate on, you'll meditate on, and you will get that guidance you need to make the right choice. That is the choice that is going to be best for your heart and your destination. But whatever is coming, the outcome of this choice, the sun's shining on it, it's illuminating. It is a good thing. So, congratulations on those. You will be working in partnership. I don't see this as the lovers. Well, the card's the lovers card, but I see this as not a new lover coming in. This is a partnership that's going to be an in-depth, long-term partnership that you'll be working with to achieve goals in whatever it is that your project or your new adventure is going to be. It is going to be very prosperous for you. It's going to be done in conjunction with the strength and support of another person. More double cards. In the center of the reading, I've got the Five of Cups. This is you're walking away from spilt milk, but you have 2 cups full. 2 cups full is always a good thing because that means there's no need to cry. You still have 2 cups. Your cups are half full, not half empty. You're moving forward with that chariot energy. You got on your motorcycle. You have got the stars behind you. You are ready to go. You're going to go full speed ahead in this new venture. And you are not going alone. So whatever happens gone wrong in the past, it's making up for it in the future. You have climbed up in this tree, hung yourself upside down just so that you could get the 360-degree view of prospects, things that are coming to you, coming to fruition. This is all good. It's moving you in a very, 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 very positive way. You are going to work hard. You're going to put your time, your blood, your tears, your soul into this. But this is that apprentice card. This is that card that learned the lessons and that now is taking that skill forward. And this is skill work. This is going to be skilled, something you're doing skilled, highly perfected. And so that's a good thing. Underlying cards of the reading is Judgment. People are going to look at the quality and quantity of the work you're doing. This may be going into a legal contract with somebody, but the work is good. And this is going to land you that contract, that ability, that job of going in and taking your ideas, your thoughts, your hard work and moving it forward and making it a money maker for you. You will not be working alone in this. You are working in a project. This is the second. You've got lovers and you got projects. You're not afraid to work with other people. You like working with other people. When you work with other people, you bring multiple expertise to the table, and that's what makes this good. That's what makes it fun, and that's what makes the highest quality product. You and your partners are working in your highest perspectives. And you have great ideas, great energies, great creativity. And this is going to make you very, very successful. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, the light is shining on you in this journey. And there are lots of options. You're working with lots of people. And so you're going forward. You will come out the Queen of Swords. This is, and I don't think it's just you. I think it's you as a group, you as your partnerships. You are the Queen of Swords. You are going to be standing in your truth, in your power, in your wisdom energy. This is going to provide prosperity to you and strength to you. So blessings to you. I love those cards. Love, love, love. Ooh, one of my favorite cards. Live in your dreams, and it's got the hair on it. My money card. I like Easter. I love hairs. My coffee cup has a big hair like this on it. Anyways, it says, Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to go around again? Full circles in a way you could not possibly have planned. You wonder how your dreams could die only to resurrect. Years later, when they're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but the wisdom knows better than the small self. Those desires are unmet. Now they are with a new opportunity to be doing things from a different and more perspective. You want we want you to trust that this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two different directions, and that one that will is unfamiliar will be the right one in the unknown space, the uncharted place, the infinite potential. We are waiting to guide you into that fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have to you have come full circle, and now you can see whatever changes is new, is made new, and given new hope. Loving you always. So go for it. You are being guided. Definitely, definitely. And I'm being stared down by my husband. What do you want?
How long you be in there?
I have one last reading. Is that okay with you?
Okay, well,
I'll let you know when I'm off.
can I have your car, put money on my card to go get a rotisserie chicken?
Are you driving all the... No. I'm going to make that tamale pie tonight. Is that okay with you? And if you want rotisserie chicken tomorrow, it won't be rotisserie. Pull that whole chicken out of the freezer and I'll make it tomorrow in the oven.
What?
I have a whole chicken in the freezer. Pull that out and I'll cook it tomorrow in my Dutch oven or in my Instapot.
Okay, and we're having tamales tonight.
Yeah, we're having tamale pie tonight. You're not dying of starvation. Well, eat my sandwich then. Well, I haven't ate it yet, so go ahead and eat it, big baby. Woe is him. He is hungry. I'm not a very sympathetic wife, am I? He comes out and gives me that sort of little boy puppy dog look. I think it's sort of funny. Too late, Sharon. She said no need for a reading. And Darlene Lisa, did I read you? Are you still in the room? Tammy, here's that link for you if you want to go ahead and click on it. You'll be sitting backstage and I'll pull you in just a minute. I cannot remember if I read for Darlene Lisa. Is she in the room still? And Bad Boy Rob, you came in really late and it's closed and I'm on my own. I'm 45 minutes over, which is almost 3 hours into this reading now, and it's too long for me to read. So I'm going to throw 3 cards for Darlene Lisa just in case. Hers will be the last reading of the day. I could have sworn I read for her, but I don't know. So I'm going to at least throw 3 cards for her. And we'll catch on hopefully should catch it on the replay. Um, she doesn't usually get at the end of the readings. Now let me make it 5. A little frustration going on here, but it's getting better. I'm thinking I did read, and I think I got some things somewhere. I get the thief of the night, but this is actually you gathering up your belongings and moving on instead of allowing somebody to take them away, is what I'm feeling in this card rather than that thief in the knife. This is you taking up your stuff and moving on. I am, with the next card is the Page of Wands. This is that messenger telling you have fire energy. Just take it, start manifesting, and use your knowledge into what it is you want to do. Because right in the center of the reading, I'm getting that 7 of Swords, that delusion card. This is your manifestation card. You can imagine and make anything come true in your biggest, wildest dreams. So set forth, and start using your imagination of what you want to create and how you want to create it in your life. And that will start coming through. So put that out in the universe. Remember, when you're doing manifestation, always keep your manifestations very positive, very challenging, very moving forward. Nothing negative. Spirit doesn't help hear negative. So if you just say, hey, just send me whatever, you don't know any clue how many lessons whatever is going to come with. So be aware of that. Don't allow yourself to tie yourself up with this 8 of Swords. This is you putting yourself into a false imprisonment, you tying yourself up and feeling like you can't move. You can let go of these cords, unwrap yourself, pull that blindfold on, and move forward. It will be a struggle, but you will be able to move forward because the Page of Pentacles has stepped in, and he is going to help move you forward. This is going to bring you some abundance. It's going to bring you the ability to make it financially till you meet your next step. The underlying card in this story is you're going to become this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has secrets in her. It's Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Cups. This is your emotional side. You're a nurturing queen. You have all the little secrets, the creativity, all in your cup, keeping it to yourself, keeping it private, so that you can open that cup and bring it forward and take you into very positive energy. That's followed by the Queen of Wands. This is your knowledge, your power, your strength, your creativity that allows you to make things that you want come to fruition. There are a few secrets that are lingering in the background, but you're working through those things. These are things that aren't necessarily out in the open, but there's a shadow work that you've worked through. I think you've worked through them from your past so that you can move through in your future. You get a little nostalgia when you get around family, and I do see you meeting up with family at some point, sharing your ideas, sharing your thoughts. But this is just an interim visit. With them backing whatever decisions, whatever changes you're making in your life. You'll get a lot of support from your family, but they're really not involved with that actual change. But you'll get that ever needed celebration and support. And there's that celebration card coming forward. They're going to celebrate your changes in life, your thing. Be frugal as you're moving through this period of time, though. Hold on to what you got. Spend only what you need to. And don't go overboard on buying new things because of all the changes in your life. These may not be giant changes at first. These are changes, subtle changes over time. So be frugal. Don't go crazy. And hold on to what you got so it'll be there for a future date and you will be good. Justice is being served. You've got your sword of truth in one hand and you have found your balance. I think this is is a new job contract or a new contract of some sort in which you're going into that's work related, that will allow you to meet these goals, and you're going to do it with all the strength and energy you have, that energy of truth, that sword energy, that Michael energy, knowing that you have charged through, you've set the pace, and you have got there, and you have worked your way up hard, and that will help you find that balance. So blessings to you. I'm going to pull you a postcard from Spirit. And I'm just going to pull the whole deck because I need to see what I need to see. And Rob, I will pull you a postcard from Spirit if you're still in the room. Okay. You are magical. What is true for you? You can be impeccable with your words. Sure, you can, as long as you can use the manipulations, as long as it's not to use not to manipulate others. There is truth. You can set everyone free. That is, let go of the results and let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you so that, and others. This will set into motion the kind of change that will be supportive for you, and living and loving and all kinds of prosperities. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling. This is not the time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it, and clear motives, especially that with yourself. You will be happy, and you will be happy you did. This is the time where you will tap into the powers of create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results miraculous when you tell the truth and ask someone of the others. You can learn a lot from the bountiful lessons achieved in your dreams. I love you always. And surrender to play. Take a break from the overthinking goals and do something fun to play this a time recreation and rejuvenation. So, sorry. That's the card. So I hope that resonates. I'm going to pull a surrender card for Bad Boy Rob, because I don't know if I can read another one of those long cards or not without getting totally tongue-tied. Surrender to effortlessness. This is for Bad Boy Rob. Stop pushing so hard, and the art of living means along with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yes, just gently glide up the river. You don't have to force your way up it. So, it's time for effortlessness. That's beautiful. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Sharon, if you're still in the room, I will give you a buzz probably tomorrow or ish. I'll send you a text before I call so I know that you're available, not driving on the highway or something, going across town or in class, or busy and just can't get to the phone. And we'll talk, and maybe we can talk about doing a collab sometime, or you just joining the Sunday show. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Like I said, I am taking appointments for bookings. My email address is listed in the on my page. It's guidedlighttarot333@gmail.com. I prefer I will make sure I start looking at the emails on that account. That account doesn't get bombarded with ads or anything because it is tied to just my YouTube channel, so that should be good. I will be scheduling uh, opening readings up on Tuesdays and Thursdays at first come first serve. So if you look at the calendar, I'm home anytime. I'm Pacific time, so if you're Eastern time or further or northern, just let me know what your time zone is so we can do the comparison from my time zone to your time zone. Anytime during the day or in the evening, if in the evening is better for you, so it's like after work or whatever, that's great. I'll go over payment details with you depending on the reading you want. I'll be doing mediumship readings where we will be doing strictly full mediumship readings where I'll be connecting with your spirit guides and your family members and doing the readings that way, both live, and then we can discuss any other questions, or you can pose any questions you have that goes with the readings as we schedule and book that. Um, I will see if I can set up my Zoom so if you don't have access um, to Facebook's Messenger, which is one of the easiest ways to click in to do it. Um, I do ask it if you do have Facebook Messenger or want to add Facebook Messenger, that is the easiest way to connect with me. I'm listed under Kathy Stafford. I have my short red hair, purple shirt on, and the icon on my web page. That would be the correct account. Send me a friend request. Include your username if it's different than the username on your Facebook page, so I know who you are. And make a little note. I'd like to talk to you about booking either on Monday or Tuesday in the current week or a date ahead. I will let you know if I'm booked and we can negotiate something from there along with prices. And we'll go from there. I look forward to doing private readings again. I'm back in the swing of it. I started them back up this week and I forgot how much I miss them. So I'll be doing that. I am still working on the design of the new class and programs, and also working towards actually establishing a web page so that I can do booked readings. So you can actually go to my web page and online book, set up the payments, know what the payment schedules are, and book it. And I'll block out days that I have doctor's appointment or other things that when I'm absolutely not available. And over time, hopefully, I will be able to, as my recovery continues, my strength continues, I will be able to add more and more dates. I love doing the private readings. The private readings are much more in depth and in detail than the readings you get online. They're 3 times that amount, especially if we do a mediumship reading, because the mediumship readings I start working on usually 2 days before I actually do the reading, because I try to tap into the energy spirit and try to bring loved ones forward. And I do a lot of I taking notes and scribe while I'm doing some of the downloads. Then we can also continue the reading live in person. The tarot readings will be an extensive reading, a much more detailed reading. We'll be doing full blown either Celtic Crocs or around the world readings where we're looking at a zodiac type reading where we're looking for a full year cycle reading and how that's going to impact you. But we can talk about which readings were. And with mediumship, sometimes I throw cards at them, sometimes I don't. It just depends on to go with the flow. I do not set a time limit on my readings, so you're not going to say, oh, a reading for $40 for 30 minutes, 100. I don't stagger them that way. It's a one flat rate reading. You get me for as long as I'm on. I've never made it off more than 2 hours, so I it will be at the minimum of 2 hour reading, because I'll do the reading, especially when I'm channeling. Those will be longer readings, but then afterwards, we can talk and discuss any questions, clarifications, also pose any lingering questions we might have towards the guides. If you want to support this channel and help contribute to my maintaining my channel programs, my subscriptions, setting up my Zoom pages for um, better, clearer, sharper readings that I can book on Zoom. And once I get my Zoom back up, I will also be able to allow you to record the reading and keep it. You can actually download those onto your phone or your computer, so you can actually go back and watch them later. From Messenger, I don't have the ability to make a copy of that. So once we do the reading, it's a done thing. So if we can, if as I accumulate the income, I will get that annual subscription redone so that I can allow you to film those meetings. I am still working, like I said, on a project on mediumship and different aspects of mediumship. I have decided that, as I said at my web page, I will be giving classes on that. I'm going to make the classes very, very competitively affordable with other readers that also teach. Um, but the classes will include workshops, working together and doing breakout groups, and practicing different aspects of mediumship and um, grounding, meditation, things like that. As I break the classes into sections, I will be doing sort of a more verbal online discussion type, um, touching base on the same subjects, but not in a class format where we're doing hands-on things, but maybe a suggested format of some of the things you could do at home to help sharpen your skills. Where in the classes we'll be doing hand-on breakout groups to learn, practice, and talk about our fears and things like that, and things that people have run across. Things that there will always be people that do practice already, and there'll always be people that haven't. So that'll be nice to have that in the room, because you'll get some experienced people taking the class and some people that are just learning for the first time. So you'll get that dual mix. Um, I don't know when that will be launched though, because it's going to take me several weeks to get all the bugs out and set up, and I only have so much time in a day where I'm working on that project. But I will be moving forward. I'm still researching it. I'm trying to look for the best cost setup and promotional setup for the web page, so it's costing the least amount of money with the best product line, or finding something that falls right in the middle. So thank you all for coming. I want you to have a beautiful Sunday. Keep your heart warm, your spirits high, your vibration high, and I will see you next week. And I will start posting on my community page when I'm going to come in. I think I'm going to start thinking, instead of doing the Saturday program, or I know I can't do a Friday program. My husband and I do go dancing on Fridays and Saturdays. It's sort of our thing, and we both love it. So that sort of tying Saturday nights up, not to do a live, but I'm thinking about doing that live, doing a live show just so everybody can come in on Thursdays instead of Saturdays. It's one of the slower nights, but I'll look at some of the patterns through the week and see which one. But I will try to get on this Saturday, probably at about 6 or 7 o'clock my time. I don't know if I'm going to be solo. I haven't talked to Dean at all. He is working right now and he's teaching, so he's 2 hours ahead of me. I am Pacific Coast, so if I go on at 5 or 6 my time here, on the West Coast it's 9 o'clock. So anyways, I'll try to get on that. We can make it fun, do some crazy questions, any kind of questions, maybe throw some questions out there rather than just general readings. Maybe throw some off some of my different decks, my funny decks or my darker decks, or something. We'll see what we can do on that, and just try to make it more fun, a little more casual. Bring your coffee, bring your cocktail. I don't do jokes online because I have So it's not going to be Sharon's old show where everything's a joke, because I joke in sarcasm, and my sarcasm will pick up based on things I know about people, that I picked up in the chat, and that can be funnier than hell, or it can be cutting, and I don't want to accidentally hurt people's feelings by getting a cutting stab in accidentally and misunderstood. So that's why I don't tell a lot of jokes online. And I'm not a funny person in any other kind of comedies and sarcasm. So, anyways, blessings to you all. Tammy, stay in the room. Let me put that link up here. It's coming up right now for you, Tammy. There it is. If you'll click on that, Tammy, I'm going to close down the page. Thank you all for coming again. And if you want to make a donation to my PayPal, it is under our staff 989 on the PayPal account. And there is a link in the pull down menu. Blessings to you all.